Alex from the YouTube channel eDrive. Well, I'm doing another live session while charging. I can show you. I'm already charging since 2 minutes. Now I have 6% state of charge. When I started charging, I had only 3% state of charge. It's in the middle of the night, almost 10 o'clock, -1 degrees outside. And here on my CAN Zoe app you can see 39.9 kilowatts coming from the charging station, charging with 37.5 kilowatts DC inside the battery pack. My mean battery temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. Yo, that's it. I will put my smartphone in front. Oh, hello, I see I have already 1 viewer. Nice, nice. It's always nice to have a viewer. Maybe you can write something. So I know who is watching. The very bad problem now is again the heater. I would like to heat because it's -1 degree outside. I set the preheating to 10 o'clock, but it's not starting to heat. Maybe I need to lock the car, I don't know. I would like to heat because it's really cold here. No, I think the preheating pre-soak, it's called pre-soak, it's only working if the battery is more full, because I think the battery state of charge is only 9%. That's why the preheating is not working. Sergio is writing, here in Portugal it's 23 degrees. Here it's -1 degrees. That's why I feel very cold. Hi. And because the battery is very low, I'm very low bat. Like now it's only 10% state of charge. I cannot heat while charging. I think that's only working above, I'm not sure, 20, 30, 40% state of charge, something like that. Before I cannot start the preheater. That's a very bad thing, you know. That's the Renault engineer who don't know that there are people freezing while charging. But they really don't care about cold temperature. I cannot understand those, let's call it, stupid engineers at Renault. The only thing that heats me up now is my warm coffee. I bring a warm coffee. Actually, I like to charge before. I already went here 1 hour before for charging, but then there was another guy from very far away. He's always charging here on this charging station. I met him already maybe 1 year ago. No, half year ago. I met him before also here. And he told me he's also driving around about 40,000 kilometers per year. Sergio, right. What? Thursday I will go to Renault. I make BMS update now. How is with 73%? Whatever, hey, you're doing a BMS update, update of the battery management system. How is with 73%? I don't understand what you mean by 73%. I have now 14% state of charge. Yeah, slowly it's rising. And it's charging with, what is it charging? 37.7 kilowatts DC power inside the battery pack. Yes, that's cool. So, because before I was talking to a guy, he had a brand new Renault Zoe R110. That's the new 110 model. And he's also using this CAN ZE app. And he showed me, because his car can only charge with 22 kilowatts. So delivered, actually the charging station can provide up to 43 kilowatts, but he can charge only with 22 kilowatts. So I saw it on his app. The charging speed was only 19.5 kilowatts DC. So that's not very fast. State of search, you said. I will go to Renault. I'm a BMS update now is with 73%. I stayed off with 73%. Now I cannot really get what you're talking about. Your battery status is 73% state of charge, and because of that you're having a BMS update. I cannot. Well, I don't understand what you're talking about. Sorry. Maybe you can try it again with other words. The state of charge has nothing to do with the BMS, with the battery management system. I have another viewer, Henry Paulson. State of health. Now I got what you're talking about. 73% state of health of your battery. You have really only 73% state of health. Also not state of charge, state of health. Okay, that's quite low. Because if you have the battery for rent at Renault, if it's below 75% state of health, you will get only update, I don't know, or a new battery pack. So at least it should be above 75%. With the BMS update, I think they cannot, maybe they can activate some block parts of the battery, but I don't know if it's that much. If not, they should replace it with another one, a better healthy one. Only 16.8 kilowatts available. Whoa. So you have only the small battery pack with 22 kilowatts. And now it's only 16.8 kilowatts available. That's quite very, very small. How far can you drive with that? Only 110 kilometers, 120 kilometers. Then the battery is empty, yeah? But yeah, for sure they need to not only update. I think they will give you a new battery pack or fix it. Yeah, whatever should be. With the BMS update, will you think so? With the BMS update, it can go up to 98% again? I'm not sure. If so, there's a very big buffer inside the battery, which is not available without the BMS update. Wow. But if so, that's cool, yeah. So if you have again 98% state of health, oh, that's great, that's great. My battery has now, what do I have? I have 96% state of health. 96% state of health after driving how many kilometers? Yeah, after driving 45,000 kilometers. Henry wrote, do you know the battery capacity of upcoming Renault Zoe 2? Well, I don't know that. The thing is, you know, I was in touch with Renault, the headquarters of Renault Germany, with the head of marketing of Renault Germany. So not just somebody, it's really the head of marketing and the head of Renault Germany. And they told me, oh, there is no Renault Zoe 2. And I wrote him how many times already. He said, no, there is no Renault Zoe 2. But I read already in how many articles that there is a, yeah, another, yeah, I don't know, that there's a new Renault Zoe, but he said there is nothing like that. So I'm not sure if it is it or is it not. Renault says no, but the articles says yes. And what I already read there is that it should be CCS charger available. That's cool, so you can charge with CCS more fast, and that it's with a 50 kilowatt hours battery pack. But I am not sure, I just read that somewhere. 50 kilowatt hour battery pack, that's slightly bigger. Mine is 41, yeah, 41 kilowatt hours, and this is then 50 kilowatt hours. That's cool. What? The car has only 20,000 kilometers? Only 20,000 kilometers and the battery is already that weak? Is it really? My car has 45,000 kilometers, but only after 10 months now? Yeah, 10 months. Or let's say 10.5 months. In 10.5 months I drove already 45,000 kilometers. Yeah. Since since May 17th, I think May 17th, 2018, I get my car with 0 kilometers. Brand new. Oh, now the workers of Kaufland coming out, they are finished working. It will close soon. Yeah, but my state of charge is already 29% state of charge. That's good. Yeah. Sounds great with battery charging CCS, yeah. Maybe it will be better at motorway at 110 kilometers per hour. Hey, yeah. Well, yeah. Motorway is, I don't understand, motorway with 110 kilometers per hour. I'm always trying, especially if it's cold like right now outside, I'm driving the last 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers on the motorway. I'm driving fast always, 120, and the last kilometers there's no speed limit, so I'm driving full power with 140, that the battery is not that cold. Like right now, the battery temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, so that's good. If I start charging and the battery temperature is above 20 degrees, and I drove already fast before, so it gets heated up, usually it's charging then with 37 point something kilowatts inside the battery pack. And yeah, if it's the CCS charger available, they said up to 100 kilowatts, I'm not sure yet, then that would be cool. If it's a 50 kilowatt battery pack and you can charge it up to 100 kilowatts, that's great. So you can have full charge of that 50 kilowatts in maybe 45 minutes, because at the end you can never charge full speed. It will always take longer than, yeah, if it's 50 kilowatts and it's charging with 100 kilowatts, it should be half hour only, but now it's not, because the last part of the battery you cannot charge with full power. You need to lower down the battery, the charging power. Yo, that's it. Oh, I'm already live since 16, almost 17 minutes. So it's good, so I know how long I'm already charging. I started charging with I think 2% state of charge. So in 17 minutes I charged already 32% in 17 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine, that's fine. So it's really quick charging because it's a 41 kilowatt hour battery pack. Yo! Oh, now the workers are finished. They're leaving. Can only do about 200 kilometers in my 41 kilowatt hour Zoe at 110 kilometers. Oh, really? You can only drive 210 kilometers, but then you still have a lot of state of charge. Don't tell me it's then very low to 0 or to 2-3-5%. No. So I have also the 41 kilowatt hours battery pack, but I have the Q engine, which it's not that energy saving when driving like the R engine, but yeah, I think I can do slightly more than 210 kilometers. Especially if it's cold. If it's warm weather, yeah, I can do almost 280 or something if it's warm weather. Yeah. But usually I'm driving always very fast, so I cannot really say it how it is if I'm driving not that fast. Fast means 120, 130, 140 kilometers per hour, if possible. Because most of my driving is always on the motorway, and some parts is limited to 120 kilometers. No, 120 kilometers per hour. Some parts are limited to 130 kilometers per hour, and a short distance is unlimited, so I can drive as fast as I like. And yeah, I better wait a little bit for the charger than driving that slow. In the beginning, really, when I bought the car, when I had the car new, I always drove in eco mode, energy saving. I drove very slow, only maybe 90, yeah, eco mode 95. If it goes to 98, it's already very fast. Should drive slower to save energy. But yeah, the thing is, if I drive that slow, you know, then the battery pack gets not warm. And if I go to the 43 kilowatt hour charger, to the 43 kilowatt charging station, it's not charging with full speed because the battery is still cold. So I better drive faster, the battery get heated up, and it's charging full speed. But now it's 39% state of charge. Maybe I can start the heater now. Maybe somehow. So 2217. So I need to select 2215. I was too late. 2230. You can always code it only 15 minutes. That's bullshit. The coder of the system. So 2230. I like to start preheating. Then I need to open the door. Need to close it again. And it starts. Yeah, the preheater starts. I don't know. Is it really heating? Yo, it is. Is it very noisy in the video? I don't know, because I think it's blowing very strong right now. I think the blower should lower down soon. Can you write me, is the blowing sound very noisy in the video, or can you still hear me talking? I don't know, sorry. OMG. But at least it's getting slightly warm now. 3 viewers. Who are those 3 viewers? Sergio, Henry, and who else is watching me? Oh, they're driving around here. Ah, they need to scratch the windscreen to remove the ice on the windscreen. Wow. It's really cold. They need to scratch the ice. And now the blower shuts down blowing. Yeah, now it's not that noisy anymore, I think. Is there still somebody watching? Nobody is writing anymore. Whew. Hey. 44% state of charge. 44%, and what does it say here? Ah, Henry said, are there many free chargers in Germany? Yeah, I think there are quite a lot. many, yeah, so. The Kaufland supermarkets, they have all 43 kilowatt free charger, 43 kilowatt AC and 50 kilowatt DC, CCS and Shademo, and IKEA have free charger, and some other cities offering also free 22 kilowatt AC chargers. And I'm using an app on the cell phone, on the smartphone. It's called Charging Stations. The app is called Charging Stations, and there you can select the maximum charging power, and you can also select free or not free. I think it also shows the charging stations in UK or all over Europe actually. You can check it all over Europe, the free charging stations. That's cool. So it's more easy to find the charging stations when having a long distance trip. Now the battery mean temperature is 29 degrees and charging with charging with 31 kilowatts DC. Can you read it? Oh, it's mirrored, but it's 31 kilowatts and delivered from the charging station 40.2 kilowatts DC. Yeah, AC 40.2 kilowatts AC and 31.0 kilowatts DC going inside the battery pack. Yeah, that's great. Everything above what I saw before, everything above 19.5 kilowatts is great, because that's what the Renault Zoe R110 is doing, maximum 19.5 kilowatts DC. Are there many free charging stations? Are they other ICED? What do you mean by that? What do you mean, Henry? Yeah. Are they other ICED? Huh? I don't know what you mean. I cannot get it. .0 kilowatts DC. Yeah, it's getting slower and slower charging now. Are they often blocked by internal combustion engine cars? So that's what you mean. If the charging station is often blocked by internal combustion engine cars, oh, not often. Sometimes it can be. As here at the supermarket, there is no special sign that it's not allowed to park, but you can only see it on the parking spot below. It's different colors of the ground. So if you're not really stupid, you should see it. Sometimes there are internal combustion engine cars parking on it. That was just 2 days ago when I came here. I was charging here, and then beside me there drove another ICE car, and then I told the guy, hey, sorry, this is a charging station for electric cars. You see, I'm charging here, but this one is for another electric car. And then he said, oh, sorry, I did not see it, sorry. And then he really removed his car very, very quick. But another day, almost the same situation. There was a young girl coming here, parking, and then I told her, hey, sorry, this is also a charging station for electric car. And then the girl said, and so what? I don't care. And she just go inside for shopping. Yeah, because sure, that's a private parking, you cannot do anything. But on the public roads, if there is a charging station and it's blocked by an internal combustion engine car, you just call the tow car driver and they will remove it. And the internal combustion engine car driver have to pay it then. And for sure they will not do it again, because that's very, very expensive. Yo, I really hate those guys parking here just because they are too lazy to walk 2-3 meters more. Because here, for example, here on this parking lot there are, I don't know, 100 parking spots, and just on the other side there is a parking for handicapped people. They are not parking there. They are parking for where I need to charge my car. I really hate that. Yeah, that's life, that's life. Now, state of charge is 53% and it's still charging with 30.5 kilowatts DC. I can show you mirrored 30.5 kilowatts DC going inside the battery pack. That's nice. Henry said, "Thank you, happy charging, good night." Yeah, yeah, because I need to wake up tomorrow 4:30, and that's why I like to charge now, so it's full battery tomorrow morning when I start driving. And the battery is warm right now, so it's more fast charging than when I charge only tomorrow morning when the battery pack is cold. Yo, that's it, that's life. Right now it's 10:30 in the evening, and yeah, like I said, 4:30 I need to wake up tomorrow morning, so it's only a short night. But that's life. Now there is only one viewer left, Henry left, who is watching. Bluetooth connection lost. Elm is ready now. Uh, 57% state of charge here inside the car, and now it's charging with 29.2 kilowatts DC, 28.9 kilowatts DC. Like I told you when I saw before the Renault Zoe R110, he was only charging with 19.5 kilowatts DC. So everything above 19.5 is more fast than with the 22 kilowatt charger. That's fine. Well, I think nobody is watching me anymore. I have still 2 viewers, but nobody is writing. So I think I will stop the live streaming now if nobody is writing anymore. I'm already live since 35 minutes. Means to say I'm charging since 45 minutes. Since 35 minutes. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you are now, why the light is off? The light on the parking lot turns off. That's why, not inside my car. The light on the parking lot turns off, but the charger is still on. That's live. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.